Another Republican jumps into the presidential race. Good morning, I'm Miranda Khan. In this story, Top Share Newsmax Now update. After putting out a video promising a different kind of Republican leadership, Kentucky Senator Rand Paul now says on his website that he's running for president. He has an event scheduled in the next few hours in Louisville. Paul joins Texas Senator Ted Cruz as the only announced candidate so far. After his speech today, Paul is expected to answer questions from voters via Facebook. A former presidential candidate, John McCain, is not running for president again, but he's running for a sixth term in the Senate. The 78-year-old McCain also says his age shouldn't be a factor.
Take a look at my 18-hour days. Take a look at the hearings we have. Take a look at my legislative accomplishments. Listen, I'm just getting started.
McCain says he expects a strong challenge in the primary in Arizona. One of the top Democrats in the Senate now says Congress should get to approve any nuclear deal with Iran. New York's Chuck Schumer is now backing a bill that would allow Congress to suspend lifting the sanctions against Iran. He's likely the next Senate Democratic leader and tells Politico that lawmakers should have the right to approve or disapprove of any deal. Jury deliberations are going on right now in Boston in the trial of marathon bombing suspect Dzhokhar Tsarnaev. During closing arguments yesterday, prosecutors painted him as a man who wanted to terrorize the country. His defense team admits Tsarnaev took part in the bombings, but placed most of the blame on his older brother. Carbon monoxide poisoning may be to blame for the deaths of 8 people in a Maryland home. A man and his 7 children were all found dead yesterday when co-workers called police, worried that 36-year-old Rodney Todd hadn't shown up for work.
Figuring that Easter holiday, thought maybe he was going with his kids out of town to his parents' house or somewhere. But when I didn't, I just felt that something was wrong, that he didn't report to work and nobody could contact him.
He was found inside along with the bodies of his 7 children ranging in age from 15 to 6 years old. A generator being used to power that home may be responsible. In the midst of a drought, California is getting some rain and snow today. Forecasters say a couple feet of snow could fall in some higher elevations, and other parts of the state will get rain, but it wouldn't be enough, of course, to make much of a dent in the drought that's forced state officials to put mandatory water restrictions in place. College basketball's national championship is headed back to Duke. The Blue Devils came back from 9 points down in the second half to beat Wisconsin last night, 68-63. For Duke's coach, it is his 5th NCAA title, 2nd on all-time list. We'll have another Newsmax Now update coming your way in 30 minutes.